Hello, everybody. And yes, you are listening to day number 11. You are watching this mercifully short video. Remember our goal, remember our objective is to help you to consistently land 3 to 5 to 7 to 9 qualified, scored leads, which in turn you will convert into at least, let's say, 1 to 3 to 5 high paid, high caliber clients in the next 30 to 92 days. Remember, results guaranteed. Check out our iCandor Super Duper titanium plated one conditional guarantee. And of course, the one condition is that we do have to record some videos together. We do have to massage some email scripts so that they're going out in your authentic voice. And we do have to craft this perfect offer together, this complete no-brainer of an offer for you, for whatever your coaching niche or niche is. It's very important. So we do have to work together. Remember, this is a partnership agreement. And to check out our offer, all you have to do is click on the link immediately underneath this video at the very top of the comments section below. So this video was supposed to be all about Kartra and then setting up this landing page. Now, unfortunately, for the example there that we're working with, this is the example for the sworn translators. Now, the sworn translators have done a fantastic job, a really excellent job of curating the invitation letter. You're going to see the English version of this in a few moments in our outstanding offer. But unfortunately, there wasn't enough time to put it into the video. So it's not going to be in tomorrow's video because we've got something planned for that. So it will be in the video 2 days from now. Okay, so this will be in video in day number 13. So here's our special offer. And hopefully this offer is still available. So remember, check out the top of the comment section below. So the comment immediately underneath this video, the one that's been pinned to the top. And what you will see there is a link to a Google Doc. And if you check out the Google Doc, then you will see whether or not this offer is still currently open. And if it's not, then what you will have is you will have instructions as to how you can join our waiting list. If it is open, you'll see a link that you can click on, and then you can come on board. And if it's not, follow the instructions to join the waiting list. Okay, I look forward to seeing you inside. So anyway, here's our outstanding offer. And this is basically the same thing that what we're going to be doing once we open the funnels on day number 13, so in 2 days from now, because tomorrow's video is already planned. So what we're doing is we're exploring, and this is the copy that we use. I'm exploring the idea of partnering up with, then you put in your number. For me, it's 10 outstanding coaches, because originally there what we had was we had 15, and then we had 10, and I think now it's actually changed. It's actually changed to 8 because 2 people have come along this morning and have said that they're interested. So we're interested in partnering up with 10 outstanding coaches for 30 days to help them craft their perfect offer and to get it in front of. And then this is where we insert the magic number for these people. For example, if they've got a 60 to a 70% close rate, which most coaches have, because remember, by the time the people will have come to look at this offer, they will already have checked out some of your videos, and we'll have monitored this. They will have already have visited your secondary landing page on your secondary domain. Remember, they will already have received some emails from us delivered to their inbox and not to their promotions tab, or worse still, to their spam folder. They will be excited, they will be enthused, they will be informed, they will be educated. So by the time then they turn up for this one-on-one evaluation session with yourselves, you've got a pretty much a very good chance of closing them. They will also have been through an assessment. So by this stage, they're very informed, they're very educated, and they're very hot, hot, hot. These are like burning hot pokers, burning hot coals. And if you play your cards right, and if you follow the exact same sales script, massaged into your words, of course, so that you're comfortable with saying it, and so that it's truthful, honest, and open. This is the essence of the iCandor brand. Remember, truthfulness, openness, honesty, and being frank, or being Frank Kern, if you want, famous marketeer from the United States, from the state of Georgia. And this is what you can achieve. Okay, so make sure that it's all the time, it's ethical, it's above board, and it's honest. So for example, what I say to the people is, maybe we'll put in 5 ideal targeted prospects. Maybe we'll put in 7, maybe we'll put in 9, or maybe we'll put in 11. Because once we gather up some momentum, some delicious momentum, then you can imagine if the coach has got a closing rate of 60 to 70%, then it's an absolute no-brainer that they will be able to turn this into 3, 5, or 7 high-ticket clients. And remember, if something goes wrong in the process, what do? The famous words as shouted by Mustafa, Coach Mustafa: pivot, pivot, refinance, all of those ones. So for example, if it's not working, we will validate. We'll validate it 3 times, your idea. And if it doesn't stick, it's a bit like, you know, the pasta, whenever you cook it, the spaghetti, you throw it at the wall. And if it sticks, it's supposed to be cooked. And if it slides off, then it's supposed to be a little bit too al dente, let's say. So we have to put it back in the pot. Not a good idea for putting the ones that have just stuck to your kitchen wall into the pot. But for the rest of the pasta, we can just let it cook longer. Okay, so that's what we have to do in order to get out this number of ideal targeted prospects that the client wants. So we'll start off with a number usually like 5, because 5 is pretty easy. Then we'll do this with the combination of the strategies. Then we'll move into 7, 9, 11. And then the offer that we make them is, when we do this, when we do achieve this, you pay us. Simple as that, right? So you pay us our fee. And remember, the fee, the pricing structure, is included in the Google Doc below. And remember, the prices do increase every single month. So in other words, the opportunity is on you to get in there as early as you can comfortably afford. The longer that you leave it off, obviously, the more popular the program gets. So the more expensive it has to be, because we can only physically spend our time, because what we do is we offer everybody a 90-minute fortnightly session. So every 2 weeks, we have a 90-minute face-to-face with them. And obviously our time is limited and our time is valuable. And so what we have to do is we have to make sure that we've got enough time to cover all of the coaches. And that's why we're limited to this. So yeah, it's actually 8 at the moment. So it's 8 outstanding coaches. So we always leave with this copy. If you're interested, please join our waiting list. Remember, we're sending signals first, sales second. Signals first, sales second. Always important there to get the interested people interested. And there we usually do this a few weeks before we even start launching any of your problem-solving videos. Remember, the problem-solving videos, they have to be raw, authentic visions. Yes, raw, authentic visions of your videos. So in other words, the problem that you're solving. Always, as my daughter said, you remember when she was 6.5 in some of the earlier videos, agitate the problem. So at 6.5 years of age, she could understand agitate. So in other words, twist the knife. Remember, like what we did in the 13 money murdering mistakes? You twist the knife, you make it much, much worse. So much so that even the coach, the financial coach that was presenting it, was frightened. But she said, truly mind-blowing in terms of what came out. So what you're doing is you're agitating the problem. And remember, we always agitate it in slightly a larger font than the text below. Then we follow up with the solution, because when we do the video, we also do the copy. In other words, the words that you're saying, the sound bites of what you're saying, there we put it side by side, because there are 2 types of people. The people that will consume these YouTube videos, and the people who would rather consume the text, in other words, the copy. Okay, that's very important. So always finish off with this copy. And there, for those Polish speakers, as I've said there before, for the sworn translator, for the example that we're using, you'll be really happy when you see this copy. Yeah, we massaged it into some really excellent Polish there, if I do say so myself. The last time we had this example was when we were translating a Spanish song, an Irish song into Spanish language. and we made it work. We made it work somehow. Amazingly, it took us hours, but we did get it done. So this is why this video today, the one that should have been where we're building the landing page live and in real time, is delayed. So it'll be done now in 2 days. So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen whenever you have sent this carefully curated, this carefully crafted offer to 100 prospects, to 100 ideal targeted prospects daily? So if your mailing list is 1,500 strong, we don't send it out to all 1,500. No, we would send it out in 15 installments just to see how it's resonating. But if you're doing this on a daily basis, think what's happening. Because at the same time, remember, we're going through LinkedIn, we're going through Meta, in other words, Facebook and Instagram. And then during that time period, during these 15 days, what do you think is going to be happening? Other people are going to be adding to the list. Other people are going to be coming on to your landing page. Other people are going to be submitting their details. And we're going to be looking on Facebook and Instagram. Great source for finding lookalike audiences. So in other words, retargeting. And then Facebook and Instagram, they know 32 million different data points about you. So can you imagine then if you've got a perfect client and if you put all of this data in properly into the Facebook advertising mechanism, this incredibly intelligent algorithm, what is it, 16 million times more intelligent than the average human and 32 million times more intelligent than myself. So think about that for a second. It's absolutely mind-bogglingly insane. And if we put these lists in, we can ask Facebook, we can ask Mr. Mark Zuckerberg to provide us with leads of a similar high caliber. In other words, people who get you. Whatever your coaching program, whatever your coaching message, whatever blind spots that you are solving, we can just ask it to produce for you a lookalike audience. So in tomorrow's video, we've got something really special. So backed by popular demand. I don't know if many of you are familiar with this, but in Europe, in the continent of Europe, what we have is every year we have this song for Europe. It's called the Eurovision Song Contest. And this is a competition that my country, Ireland, have won more times than any other country in Europe. We're even letting in Australia and stuff there now. So it's a competition, it's a singing competition. And Ireland has won it more times than any other country. And the reason is quite simple. We have a secret weapon. And the secret weapon that we have is a singer called Johnny Logan, John Logan, Johnny Logan. And anytime that Ireland wants to bolster its economy, because this event is visited by, they have all of these trials, all of these heats, all of these warm-ups, and they invite all of these people. And it's got a huge following from the, I have to get this right, otherwise my friends kill me, the LGBTQIA plus audience, that community. And then that community comes in its droves over to the city that is hosting it. And then for a week there, you get all of these people dressed in these fantastic costumes of their country. And it's a fantastic atmosphere. But this is what Ireland does. So anytime Ireland needs a little bit of boost to its economy, okay, let's take Johnny Logan out of retirement and then let's put him into this Eurovision Song Contest. So this is the same in this instance. What I'm doing is I'm bringing a famous dog, in other words, the second most famous dog in all of Poland, out of retirement, and I'm bringing him into tomorrow's video. And this is, of course, the very famous, in Polish, his name is the Koperkowy Pies, but in English, he's called the Dildo Dog, okay? He's the dog that can famously source out this herb, or as the people in North America say, herb, without the H. He can famously source out this herb that is called dill. Very pungent herb inside a big, huge field. And he cooperates in these videos with Poland's most famous celebrity TV chef, Robert Markowicz, if I get that name wrong, also else I'll get in trouble. Both of them will kill me. So this is the one that went viral, and this is the one that I think it's currently sitting on about 5.7, 5.8 million views, and total viewership, unique views is something like, what is it, 6.4, 6.5 million. So this video went viral. So it's a bit like this Ireland's answer to the Eurovision Song Contest. Whenever we need to get this message out to more people, to more of the right kind of people, what we do is we bring Lewis, this dog, out of retirement. And this is what we've got planned for tomorrow's video. So join us for tomorrow's video, where there will be me and Lewis co-presenting. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be teaching you more of the same. And remember, as always, we're always going to be asking you these questions. We also ask you these questions in every single session that we have, every single face-to-face session, every single video, every single post, every single anything there that we do, all of the emails there that we send out in our sequences. How many outstanding offers have you made today? And then how many times, much more importantly, how many times have you been rejected today? Yesterday was incredible. We had quite a few rejections, and they were all so well thought out. And we were able to turn around some of those rejections and to turn some of those nays into a, my goodness, you do this. And then, in other words, we were able to turn them around into a yay. Yes, okay, let's talk next week. And we're going to be talking next week on Monday with some of them, Tuesday on some of the other ones. So absolutely incredible. Some people, of course, stayed on a no, thank you, this is not for me. Video is not the future. What is it? I will stick to my magical word of mouth referral system. And how's that working out for you at the moment? Well, it's a bit bad. But anyway, hopefully things will improve in the future. Yes. And you see, this is whenever people, coaches, use luck as a strategy. It's not a predictable strategy, because sometimes you might be taking these people through a 3-month course, a 4-month course, and of course, these people will get incredible value. And after those 3 or 4 months have finished, then they will sing your praises from the rooftops, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. But at the beginning, it's going to be very difficult, very difficult. So let's think about that, and let's try to put that into action. Okay. So remember, set yourself daily rejection goals, weekly rejection goals, monthly rejection goals, quarterly rejection goals, and yearly rejection goals. And whenever you get that figure to rise, believe you me, there you will be very pleased, because inside those rejection numbers, there will also be some positive replies. So think about it. The more offers that you send, and the more times that you're ready to embrace rejection, caress rejection, make love to rejection, what do you think is also going to be happening? Also going to be happening is that some people are going to say yes. Some people are going to say yes to your low ticket offer, to your medium ticket offer, to your high ticket offer. And that's where the real digital gold lies. So it doesn't matter what your program is, we package this up, we market this up correctly. And we get your message out to your ideal targeted prospects, not those time wasters, toe dippers, tire kickers, but to the real people. It doesn't matter what price you set for your program. Because if you keep discounting down, you're in a never-ending spiral race to the bottom. And then what happens whenever you get to zero? What do? Do you start giving people money to make them come and take your course? No, definitely not. Okay, so we do things differently. We set signals first, and we do sales second. We inspire them to take an action, and that's how we do the sales. Okay, so join us for tomorrow's video. Remember, who's going to be in the video? This little guy. Okay, he's got 4 legs. He doesn't talk much, but he does land a tremendous kick, and he can bite with great ferocity. And he's going to be in the video then tomorrow with me. So look forward to seeing you then. And it's me, PG Mac, saying peace out, bye for now, and see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.